Hi, good morning. I'm Josanne Wright Callender, the author of The Happy Little Garbage Truck Picture Book and Educational Program. And I'm hoping that our Wi-Fi signal holds up this morning. It's sometimes after 7 my time, it's a little glitchy. But I'm here to begin a series that I promised about a week ago that we would start. And I wanted to call this Changes because I'm hoping to help parents and teachers make changes in the lives of their children and to have a better future. And this is basically called towards creating an environment that would teach children independence, which can be taught. And we do it every day, but sometimes we're not realizing that we're fostering those skills. So I want to be more intentional about how we can go about doing this. And why? Well, as all of you know, we want to raise, we're planting the seeds to create a child who's more self sufficient, able to make decisions and do things on their own without a lot of direction. And a lot of children will make decisions on their own that we aren't really happy with, but we want to have help them make decisions that will be increase their viability as workers, as good friends, and allow them to enjoy their lives. And there's a lot of facts and reasons for that, which we can get into a little bit later. But just on the face of it, um, just think about how much more enjoyment your child has when they know that they're doing something that's actually helping someone else. They're learning some new skills that they're actually proud of. All of these things are just pieces of the independent puzzle that we're trying to build, and we're trying to help and shape and mold our children into becoming the people that are going to be working as adults later on after they get out of school, after they've made um, that transition from school to the work life. And I've seen this happen in a lot of different cases, and you've seen this too. You've seen children, and I'm talking about children in the special needs spectrum, working in stores, greeters, working in different aspects of life, professional life. Um, and I had the wonderful, early on in my career, experience of I was teaching in an orthopedically handicapped setting, and children had a medical and orthopedic challenges. But one day I was ordering a pizza, and lo and behold, a student former student of mine 5 years ago was delivering it, and I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "Do you remember me?" He says, "I sure do, Miss Wright." 'Cause my name was that time. And it was like a wonderful, like, reunion. I was like, "Oh my goodness." Now this job, it involved him driving, and it involved him taking making sure he got to the right location, and, he was a responsible child in the classroom, but this was like a wonderful payback for me as a teacher to see that he was able to put all these skills together and land a job. And he was very proud of his job that he was doing. And I was so happy. I said, "Thank you so much for my pizza." He said, "Oh, no problem." I gave him a nice tip. So our lives will always involve others that we're helping, but why not, as teachers and educators and parents, do something right now that we know that we're investing in the future outcome of the child that will be more positive. So I'm going to be looking at things that we can do now that will help build that child's self-esteem, independence, and overall make them a better person, which is what one parent told me. She said, "I just want my child to be a good person." So we're going to be doing that together. Talk with you later, and thank you for signing up and subscribing. And please share, and we'll get on with the details in our next um, YouTube. Thank you so much. Bye bye.